Hello, welcome everyone to another sketch of the Carbohydrate Sketch Troupe. This one is written by our very own Heather Godwin, who is from Florida and from a fifth generation Floridian whose grandfather founded a tourist trap called Gatorworld, upon which she based this sketch, and she still serves on the board of Gatorworld, which is still around today. So please visit that location. Our sketches will be we have a number of performers, Emily Jeffers and Richard. Richard, please remind us your last name.
Tanner.
Tanner, that's correct, is filling in. And our two leads today are played by local stalwart Tim Truehart and Heather Godwin, again on the lead, and I will be filling in on a couple things. So, the scene is that Gator Rangers Heather and Derek take a handful of tourists on a tour of Gator World. Our tourists include a young family, mom, dad, young child, senior citizen, and a hotshot dude.
Thank you all for joining us here at Gator World behind the scenes tour, where you meet a world of gators. I'm Heather, your ranger guide today.
And I'm Derek, your other ranger. Welcome to Gator World, where we guarantee an up-close experience with Florida's sixth most deadly animal, behind mosquitoes, Venus flytraps, wombats, Burmese pythons, and Quebecois, of course.
What is a Quebecois? A fancy dish?
It was for one gator. Seriously, it's someone from Quebec. You should travel more.
Here at Gator World, we've got 500 alligators and crocodiles. And yes, they are all real. Don't let that lazy one laying on the bank all day fool you.
Nah, not that one. He's been there all day and he's covered in bird shit.
So are your brains. Listen up.
As I was saying, I'm Heather and I'm your lead ranger guide today. And this is my kid brother, Derek. You know how big sisters are supposed to take care of their deadbeat brothers. Your parents will thank you for it.
Well, I do have a degree in marine biology.
From Nebraska, you.
First marine biology student in Nebraska ever. We study trilobites. They're like horseshoe crabs on steroids from the past, which
Ex-
used to live in water.
Excuse me. Can we get on with the tour?
Yes, ma'am. But first, a quiz. What's worse than a big hungry alligator chasing you?
Two big hungry gators chasing you. And why shouldn't you double cross a gator?
Because it'll come back to bite you in the end. Ha ha!
I don't know
Oh.
why you always tell that joke.
I don't know why you're even here.
Young boy starts looking at his feet and kicking dirt.
Oh, oops, little buddy, listen up. Because on our last tour, somebody lost an arm. And I'm not this time. Okay, rule number one. When feeding the gators, do not dangle the meat to taunt the gator. Toss that meat right over the fence and leave your hand on the other side. Why? Well, little known fact. Gators can lunge the length of their body, which means if you're 6 feet away from a 6 foot gator, you are not far enough. I repeat, you are not far enough. Now, how many of you have seen a gator in the wild? Raise your hand.
We got one that hangs out in our backyard pond.
Yeah.
And that brings me to rule number two. If you see a gator in the wild, do not feed it. That trains the gator that everything that splashes the water is food. That could be a bird landing, that could be your dog, your foot, your whole dang body when you dive into the water, like that last idiot on my tour. And I had to take the blame for that one.
If
Me.
anyone gets grabbed, pick up a stick or a rock or slam your purse on that gator's nose. That's the most tender part of these prehistoric creatures. And it will naturally open its mouth to release its prey. And no matter how many times I tell tourists, nobody ever does. Y'all are going to whip out your phones and you're going to record that gator while it thrashes that poor kid around like he did the other day. And then you'll zoom in and out on that soft flesh shredding like cheese. when it starts to do the death roll.
That's you. That's you guys doing that. We did get a lot of views though.
Can I go to the vending machine?
Not right now, buddy. Because guess what happened to the last kid who missed the safety talk? She lost an arm. And I'm not taking the blame this time.
Well, technically, I took the blame on that one, remember?
Well, technically, you did find the arm.
Tore right off like a wing on a rotisserie chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
We've got a gator in our backyard pond. We think it ate our neighbor's dog. What?
Dogs are a special. Seriously, they'll eat anything. We found a license plate in one gator's gut.
I remember that. The tag was still valid, so it saved me a few bucks.
Well, that was worth your fine education. You can give your book report towards the end of the tour when there's a lull.
You mean my master's thesis on the variations in feeding habits among alligators in marshland habitats? Like the very one we're in?
Oh, isn't he adorable? Lots of marshland in Nebraska. That was a hell of a thesis.
Heather. Again,
We hear
that's
a little yapping on her, and suddenly a dog head pops out and yaps.
again,
Oh,
that's a bit of a misconception.
oh my God. Is that a dog?
A real one? Don't you realize you're endangering all of us right now? It's
Guests
like that's
become
meat.
alarmed and start to panic. The dogs jump out in her shirt. There's a scramble, screams, and suddenly Derek grabs the dog and throws it in.
I'm saving everyone's life.
Oh my God, it's like a hazelnut cracking. Well, just look at the time. Thank you all so much for joining us. Here's a complimentary gift certificate for free gator bites at the snack bar. That's right. You can feed a gator first, and then the gator feeds you.
You made me do it. You made me.